Alright guys, we are in the My Pack section. We have been given a rare gold pack for whatever reason. EA's, I guess, still giving them out for their anniversary thing or whatever. And then we have this gold promo pack that I won from finishing that tournament. You saw me starting the last episode. I did that off screen because it was on, semi-pro or whatever it was on. I kept beating them 15, 16 goals. And I know you guys didn't want to see that. That way we could get, I'm hoping to get 2 to 3 games in per episode, depending on whether we're doing a squad builder or something else. But yeah, I do have a surprise for the squad, guys. I am going to show you what your starting squad will look like. As we get a decent gold player, we get Rami from AC Milan, French player. We can use him. We are going to store everything in our club, even if it doesn't look that great. And hopefully we'll get another great player in our pack. Skip! We got some Netherlands players. A lot of the stuff we could probably quick sell. These badges we can keep. We're just going to send everything to the club right now. But yes, I did build a squad for us. Let's jump right into that screen. Alright guys, I have built us what a budget squad should look like when you go into Division 10. As we go through them here, they're all for right around what their buy now is. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But basically what I want you guys to know is that a 75 rating, the player will quick sell for 300 coins. Okay? Non-rare. Now, at a rare gold player, we'll sell for 600 coins at a 75 rating when it's rare. So, to pick up Valencia for 600 coins with an 80 rating, we're getting like 50 coins off of him. And that may not seem like a lot, but it is. It really is in the start of Ultimate Team. You can't have enough coins, even if it's small amounts of coins. You really can't have enough in the beginning of Ultimate Team. Those are going to stack up. So you may get a little bit over, like Kone here, I paid 400, but I know we're going to be able to use him as a bench player, so we're going to get more out of him. So the objective is, with a player that you picked up for 300 coins, like McCarthy, when his contracts and his fitness run out, okay, when that goes down, when he's basically not usable anymore, you quick sell him, you get the coins that you spent on him back, and then you're able to go into the market and pick yourself up a brand new one, and you virtually lost nothing. Every single thing you make off your games is profit. Now let's hop in to our first season's game and our hopefully second and third season's games. Alright guys, moving into game 1 here, starting off with a corner kick. Boom! Oh! He blocks it with his defender on the line. But what I want to talk about is this squad. Use a squad, I'm sorry, not use a squad, use a league, I know the Barclays Premier League. I know they're cheaper players. My English there was terrible. I apologize for that. If you like the Serie A, use the Serie A. As we get to pick up our first goal of the seasons there. Here we go, boys. But use the Serie A if you enjoy the Serie A. Use the Bundesliga because you'll know more about that league. You'll know the non-rare players, what they go for, which one's the names of, as we pick up a beautiful goal from Aruna Kone there. Absolutely gorgeous. Could look at that all day. But you will know their prices. For instance, I knew I wasn't going to get a Luke Shaw because his minimum buy now was at least 1,000. Why? Because the Barclays Premier League is a high-rated league. Everybody wants that league. That's a league that has the most popular players in it besides Messi's and Ronaldo's and Ibrahimovic, which is informed this week. Try to pick him up, guys, just in case you didn't know that. Picking up a penalty. Yaya Toure. Boom! And that's going to put away our first game here. 3-0. And as you see here, we pick up our coin, 732. Let's move on into the next game. Alright, guys, moving into game 2. Here we go. I make a vital mistake at the very beginning of the match. 17 minutes in. Oh, he's going in. Here he goes. Puts it in the back of the neck, which tells me my defense needs work. But anyway, moving on to our next topic. How did I get the coins to get these players? Well, with all those free packs that we started off with and all the players I knew I was never going to use again, I quick sold those players to buy even more players to quick sell, if it were. I sold the players in leagues that I was never going to use again, like the Chilean League, Argentina 1. I used those leagues, sold those players, and then used that 300 coins I got to purchase these rough players. As we pick up another penalty, who else is going to step up but Yaya Toure going to the opposite side this time. His goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And that's how I picked him up. I also went, as I said before, I finished that tournament. That gave me 500 coins and a gold pack. That gave me more players to sell. Picking up another cheeky goal right there. Is that Yaya? Oh, no, that's right. That one was a bad goal. Yep, that one was That was offsides, unfortunately. There we go, but it's okay. We put it in the top of the net again. And yes, single player seasons also does help as far as that goes, but that's the end of the game. 3-1. Let's hop into our very last and very frustrating and disappointing game. Alright guys, moving on to game 3, which was a very frustrating game for me. You can tell here right off this first free kick, but what I want to talk about this time is how to use your lone players. I see a lot of people in the lower divisions, even all the way up through Division 5, using their lone players. They built a squad around their lone players, which is not a good idea, especially if you're picking up someone like Eden Hazard. You get to use that squad with Eden Hazard for a solid like 2 or 3 games. It is not worth it. Those lone players that you are very limited on using for games, like anyone that got the limited edition Messi that you got for pre-ordering, you had 5 games with that Messi. What you do with your lone players is you put them on the bench. Your high-rated lone players go on your bench. Not all of them at once, but let's say you use Messi first. You put him on the bench. You put him in games when you're down a little bit. You really need that win. That's a win that you absolutely have to win the division title, or you're struggling to avoid relegation, or it's the finals of the thing. You sub the player in, whether it be at the beginning of the first half or the beginning of the second half, or you're down by 1 goal, or whatever you feel necessary. Don't just put them in the squad. Don't just build a squad around Messi for 5 games. That will not work for you, and it's a waste of the lone player. Because you can get more out of your lone players, because they will get 100 chemistry going off the bench as we come back here. It's 3-1, having a rough start. I'm thinking I'm down. I'm thinking I'm out. Nope. We get 1 more goal here. Kone wiggles around. I'm thinking I have a chance. I got 5 minutes left, and I've already gotten him there. But, yes, use your lone players. This man had Eden Hazard, and he gets a beautiful shot with Eden Hazard right there. Top 90. Nothing my keeper could do except probably stay on his line. That's how it's going to end for today, guys. Goodbye.